What's going on, guys? This trading view indicator is pretty good. I've back tested it. The win rate was with my rules was something like 80 something percent. I'm going to go over it all right now. Before I do, I stream live every single day, once in the morning and then once again around 2 p.m. to 4:30. If you want to support the stream, use coupon code COVETRADER. It will automatically give you the best deals at all the prop firms. Also, in the description of this video is a link to my free Discord. Also, there's a link to a free futures course, along with a link to exclusive discounts for all prop firms. All right, I'm going to jump into it. There are rules to this that I have. One, I only take this indicator from about 10 o'clock on, and I do not use it after hours, so it's only during basically the New York session. I'm only looking to get, I think the back test was 10 or 15 points. And I think it was 10 points. I went break even, and then I would move it down. But I'm not going over the back test today. I'm just kind of going over it because people have asked me about it, and I figured I'd make a new video. Just so anybody new that subscribes to the channel can see what I'm talking about and go over some of the rules. All right, so here we go. Basically, one of the rules is there's a lot of, this is one, but the reason why you don't take this is there's no push up and then down. You're not just taking this. Like, see how this one breaks out? This is a breakout candle basically to the upside, and then they slam it right back down. That's what I'm looking for. And then you get the confirmation, which is this dot, means that you basically closed below this line and you could have taken this to the downside. I get some other good examples of this. To the upside, see how we're going down, 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 and then all of a sudden we stop, and then they even push it down further and then sweep it back up. I would take this to the upside. Like I said, I'm not looking for a massive amount. This would have gotten the job done. Even if you bought at close at 98, it went up over 20 points. I'm at least at break even or up 10 points on that. But would I have taken something like this? Probably not. That's not really, even though it works out, it's probably not what I'm looking for. I want to see us, if like this was one, it's not. But, I'm looking for moves that come out. And not every day do you get it. Look, this day you don't have it. Doesn't fit the criteria. That doesn't, even though you're going down a little bit, I still wouldn't have taken that. That's not I want to see like this down and then one. So it doesn't happen every single day. It's one of those that when it happens, I am definitely into it. You can't have a down one when you're going down already. Same like this. Here's an up one, but you've already been going up for how long? So it's one of those things that sometimes it happens every single day, multiple times, and then all of a sudden you'll get days where you're not getting them at all. You know what it is? We went through this is a bunch of chop. If you look, this is all chop. So I might have picked a bad section to go through it. But like something like this, I might take, for, you're going up, 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 up. They push this candle over these highs up, and then you slam it. Would I have gotten in down here? No. I typically go in on the break a lot of the times, and my stop is up here is what I would typically go for. Something like that would probably work. I would take this where we open up. We go down 100 points, and now you have one to the upside. I would take that. That would be right in my wheelhouse. Same thing. Like this would be one. I would take this. You basically swept these highs. Now, this isn't some massive winner. I might have gotten stopped out break even here. But you know what? 41. Nah, I probably would have gotten at least 5 points because I probably would have moved my stop. I probably would have moved my stop down a little bit. But, I'm just going over the, ones that I like just to give you a general idea. So I back tested this. It works. It works if you follow the rules. I don't know why it's not shaded in, but like this, I don't know why it's not shaded in. You're up, 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 and then you get one up here. Yeah, I'm taking that. I'm taking that one. So these are just a couple trades. Like I said, it doesn't happen every single day, but it's called, and by the way, it's called Lux Algo 3-bar reversal pattern. So if you want to know, that's what it is. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask.